Hey guys, welcome back to the James and Andrew Show. I'm James.
This is Andrew.
Today we're going to be covering a common topic, right? I would
Sure.
say it's pretty applicable.
Happens all the time.
It's a big word. But before we get into that, make sure you're liking the episode. Make sure you're subscribing to our YouTube channel, and you can check us out on any streaming platform. So you can check us out on Apple, Spotify, anything like that. I actually, if you have like an Alexa or what are those things that you say, okay Google, it's like a Google Nest or something.
Yeah.
I said, hey Google, play the James and Andrew Show, and I got it. So
Yeah, all right.
we can even do that, right? But we're getting pretty official now. We finally set up a Facebook page, so it's just at the James and Andrew Show. So if you guys want to check us out on Facebook, it's just at the James and Andrew Show, and we haven't posted too much on there yet, but we'll be posting some.
Yeah.
But you know what's been bugging me lately, Andrew?
What's that, James?
Gossip.
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 Oh, yeah.
It's been happening a lot since I was born. And
My ears are burning.
It's been bugging me, man. And
Yeah.
I'm a victim to it. You know, I do it sometimes.
Do you?
I try not to, but, you know, it gets the best of me sometimes.
Yeah.
But gossip, the definition of gossip is idle talk or rumor, especially about the personal or private affairs of others.
Yeah, and Scripture actually has a few things to say about that. It says over in Ephesians 4:29, "Don't let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." Then it says in Exodus 23, "Don't spread false reports. Don't help a guilty person by being a malicious witness." There are all kinds of verses that talk about this sort of thing. The words of a gossip are like choice morsels. They go down to the inmost parts. Proverbs 18:21, "The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit."
So it's kind of everywhere in the Bible, right?
It's all over the place.
And besides, I mean, obviously, God doesn't like it, so we shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But even besides that aspect, it generally just brings people down. You know, it's used to hurt people, and it's usually not true. In Proverbs, it says, "Any story sounds true until someone tells the other side and sets the record straight."
Yeah.
And so you see that if we hear a one-sided story, obviously we're gonna our mind just leads us to believe it. We don't listen to the other person.
Yeah. This has happened several times in my ministry. I've had different staff who worked with me, and occasionally there have been people who've worked with me who they got into a little bit of trouble, some ethical trouble, and I tried to discipline them, and I tried to redeem the situation, and that person wouldn't come into alignment with our ethics and our morals, and so I had to let them go. And then, of course, they went out there and they told other people that I just didn't like them or something, or that I wasn't a nice guy. And they didn't tell the other side of the story, that I stole from people, I ripped people off, I lied to people,
Right.
You know,
Of course,
and
that doesn't come.
That's
in, right?
gossip. That's gossip. They didn't tell the whole story.
Yeah, and while all our friends might be doing it, as Christians, we're supposed to be set apart from the world. And so when we choose to ignore and not continue to spread gossip, we actually please God. And so if you hear people gossiping, what I would suggest that you do, instead of just, you know, either contributing to it or even walking away, if it's a friend, I would say, you know, hey, you're sinning right now, and while, you know, the world might say gossip's okay, this is a sin and God's not pleased with it. And I would stop.
Yeah.
Because not only is it hurting you to listen to gossip, but it's hurting them because they're sinning.
Yeah.
So the best thing you can do is right there, stop it,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're good. Don't talk about
Yeah.
it again.
Yeah.
You know, if I hear Andrew saying something about somebody, Andrew, let's not gossip.
Right.
Boom, we're done.
Sure.
And so
Sure.
now I've helped Andrew not to sin, and now I'm not sinning by then listening to gossip. Because listening to gossip is sinning too. While you're not spreading it, you're still making conclusions in your head
Yeah.
about people that you really don't know anything about.
Ultimately, we have to have the courage and the boldness to confront. And what Paul said in Ephesians 4, unless what you're going to say is going to be helpful to someone, you should probably just keep your mouth shut.
All right. And let us know if you guys like these shorter episodes. We're going to, we said this in the beginning, but it didn't work. So we're going to make sure we slim them down.
Yep.
So, if you like them, just send us some love, and that's that.
All right.
So you guys have a great rest of your week.
Happy New Year.